Hey, it's Curtis Robinson running your really super cool warrior. His name is Hell's Gate. Alright, I named him that because it'd be pretty cool to say, you think you're tough? You have to get through Hell's Gates, right? I thought that'd be pretty cool. Neat story with that particular name. In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the guys like Royce Gracie, Rorion Gracie, all of those guys, their name starts with an R, even though it sounds like an H. And I was training a guy whose last name was Gates, and kind of like Bill Gates, but different family. Needless to say, he and his wife decided to have a baby, and they had a little boy. And I said, dude, name your son R-E-L-S. And he's like, Rels? What kind of name is Rels? I said, no, in the Brazilian tongue, it is Hells. And then he can tell people his name is Hell's Gates. And that would be so hilarious. His wife, of course, said no. But I'm going to tell you what. If you're a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy and your name is Hell's Gates, imagine going to the stinking Jiu-Jitsu competition or to some great MMA fight, and your name literally is Hell's Gates, and you're a great Jiu-Jitsu fighter. That would be awesome. Okay, back to Skyrim. Here we go. So Faendal is kind of hanging out here looking kind of dumb, right? He is following me, sort of. And I'm in this narrow corridor. The thing we got to be careful of is when I shoot this guy, we really want to be able to back up and let him go forward. Notice I'm still going to shoot him a little bit to the right. He's going to step down and to the right, and I want my bow low enough so that I can shoot him again without re-aiming much. See? And I got him right in the balls. SmackNutz! Alright. By the way, my psycho on Borderlands, his name is SmackNutz. Pretty funny. Alright. Again, let's take a look at around. Notice that that's a light up there. Right? These little candles are up there. There's kind of a shady space here. And that looks kind of bright there. Where should I hide? I probably shouldn't hide directly under the light. But for all intents and purposes, this is where I'm going to hide. Now, look at that lantern. If I drop that, and you notice that looks kind of like it's an oil slick, I guess. It would light that whole thing on fire. I think I'm going to do this for you guys, just for the fun of it. Now, normally I don't like to drop fire on everything because I want to shoot and get my skill up. You do not get skill for dropping that container of fire on them, but it'll be funny. So, let's see what happens here. Oh, don't go in there, Faendal. Poof. And if anybody else was in there, now they're on fire. Pretty cool. Alright. You can use the environment in some cases, but much like on Borderlands, these things usually get me and not the bad guy. So if you can get rid of them early, that's pretty good. Just don't catch yourself on fire. Alright. Notice I am creeping. I really do take my time. If you go around a corner and you run into a bad guy, well, there you are. Let's get him in the knee. He's going to step down and forward. I could aim for his high center chest, right? Make a headshot. It doesn't really matter. I definitely think about right here will work better. See? He's falling to the right. I got him. Oh, let's see what this guy does. Oh, here he comes. I'm going to wait, hold my shot. He'll get bored. Nope. He's walking towards me. And he sees Faendal. No problem. Faendal's got the aggro. Alright, Faendal, let me get my shot, pal. By the way, you can shoot your buddy. And if you shoot your buddy, and he goes down, life sucks for you. Come on, Faendal. Is that the best you can do? Let's kill this guy and start working on that harder guy. So, Restless Jogger is tougher than regular Jogger. And he sees me better. Interesting. Alright? Maybe it's because I was in the light. Who knows? Now, I will tell you that you move slower when you're creeping. But I stay in this creep mode because, again, I like my bow to be horizontal rather than vertical. Horizontal, vertical. Does that make sense? I can move a little faster. I don't really need to move while I'm shooting. He's got the aggro. So, again, I would tell you guys that in ancient times when there was really, a lot of sword and sword and shield work going on, the archers stayed back. That just makes sense. I mean, you've got a bow and arrow. If you don't kill the guy, and he's got a freaking two-handed sword or a big hammer like these guys, right? They're gonna run through you and cut you in half if all you have is a sword, or if all you have is a bow. So the guys with the shields would go forward and literally tank. They would hold the aggro. All right, not a lot really to fiddle with here. I don't see any cool treasure. Let's keep moving on. So I could be the one with the sword and shield. If I arm a sword and shield, then oftentimes my companion will arm a bow. That's why I'm using the bow right now, because I want him to have the sword and shield. I can also unequip him, take certain things away from him so he has no choice but to use what I've left him. He will use a dagger if all he has is a dagger. Okay, see that crypt? There's going to be a dude that comes out. I'm going to get my weapon ready, and steps into my line of fire. Notice I anticipated that. Alright, let's get Faendal forward. Faendal does not have the aggro. Let's see. Now he does. You kind of want them to be engaged in melee combat before you get too crazy shooting guys. If you do more damage than Faendal does in the initial moments of a fight, well, they're going to hate you more. You kind of imagine that, right? You got two guys in real life. One of them spits on you. The other one doesn't spit on you. Who are you going to punch? All right? Let's take it the next step. You punch one guy. You punched a guy, and your buddy's not doing anything. Guess who's getting punched back? You are. It just kind of makes sense. Put that away. Let's open this up. So get this jewel, this amethyst. It's worth some money. All right. You got to look for these little chains, by the way. This is how you open stuff. I remember years ago, I walked in here. I was like, how do I get past that? I didn't see the chain. Now I know what to look for. Let's go back to creeping. And look at this. It's opening up. Man. Pretty cool cave, right? The caverns here are pretty cool. I know that there's a skeleton up here and a place to mine. And if you look closely, there's a pickaxe. I'm going to pick that up. And I'm going to pick this one up. I'm going to pick that up. Now, if I just click this, my guy will go into a little cutscene and just mine. Right? I'll show you that in the future. But some people like to do it a little bit differently. Let's go into our items and let's click weapons. I don't typically do this, but it's kind of cool, right? Put one in the left and in the right hand. You have two pickaxes, and now you can right, left, right? You can also two-hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Pretty cool, right? Alright, any minute now. There we go, iron ore added. Okay, now, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Let's get these out of the way and push the button. Now you see the cutscene and he just clicks away. It takes him about, 9 hits? 3, 4, no, every 3 hits. 1. Alright, there we go. Not bad. Now, it is heavy to carry that extra pickaxe. So I'm going to get rid of it. But I thought it'd be pretty funny to show you that. For those of you that didn't know, you can hack away just for the heck of it. Now you know. Alright. And we want to go back to readying that. Alright, pretty cool. So you definitely want to mine that ore. You're going to use that later for blacksmithing. Alright. This is a cool cave mushroom that you can use for alchemy. Now, it looks like there's more mushrooms left, and I looked at these things forever, going, why can't you can't pick it up. I'm not aligned on it right. It's not picking it up. You can't get them all. You can only get some. Chest. Money. Ooh, scroll of fireball. I will not use that. I'm just going to sell it, because it is poop. It is garbage. Alright. Get that one. Oh. Get that one. And guess what? That's all there is. There ain't any more. You can be greedy and sit there and fiddle around with it if you want to, but I'm going to tell you, you can waste your time. Let's jump up here. All right, click that. And these are also luminescent. This is providing some light, I believe. Let's take a look. Do you see any other forms of light in the cave? There's no candles. Where's that light coming from? It's coming from these things. So if you're trying to sneak, you might not want to be hiding right next to the luminescent things. You want to be down in the shadows. That helps you to hide better. All right, look at there. There's some more, but I want to be creeping because there's a bad guy right there. I'm going to go ahead and get this while I'm at it so I don't forget. All right, I got it. Ready the weapon. All right, let's get, I'm kind of right. I want him to get past me so he can fight. Let's see here. I'm going to shoot right low as he comes towards me. Let's wait. And he's going to hit me. He hits me. See how he saw me? Alright, luckily I didn't keep shooting him. Let's give Faendal a minute to gain the aggro. Now you guys might think, Curtis, why not get behind him and chop him with that cool new axe? Well, I'm saving the axe for a very tough fight, and I'm working on my archery. Faendal's got this. Right? I do a lot more damage with the double axe wielding than I do with this bow. It's also way faster. But I'm going to need to do some other stuff later. Alright, now, you do take falling damage, so just be aware of that. I just happen to know you can jump down here and avoid that long walk. And get this skeever. And look, skeleton. Get some money. Right? And I knew there was a chest. Let's pick it. To the right, not enough. To the right, not enough. Oh, broke the pick. Now, because I'm a little anal, I like to go all the way down to the end. You can kind of guess it's probably on the other side. Ooh. It's moving a little. Oh, not yet. And there it is. That's how you pick a lock right there, guys. Good, good. Don't need that hide armor because it's garbage. Don't need the longbow because it's garbage. I don't want to get over encumbered. I'm going to pick up other stuff. Then I got to figure out how to get back up here. Little jumping action. And I can get past Faendal. Let's zip on up here a little bit. And more mushrooms. By the way, these mushrooms are not terribly heavy, but at some point, everything matters. So, dang it, let me get up there. Alright. So you notice there's a set of 4 and you get 2. That's kind of what you get. There's going to be sets of 2 left. Alright, here we go. And zoom around, look at all the light. That means I'm not going to hide well. But look. There's a door, and there's, see the bad guy in between those branches? Let's hide. Pull up the bow. You gotta ask yourself, can I shoot through there? I sure can. Does that mean it's harder for him to see me? Sure does. Now I'm going to outmaneuver him and let Faendal pick him up. Nope. I'm watching him on that compass up there. I don't want to be discovered. It'd be better for lots of reasons for him to not see me. Remember, if I'm truly hidden, I get a chance at a backstab, essentially a critical hit. So let's wait till he stops moving. Hard to shoot on the run. Oh, see? I shot too early. Should have waited. Got greedy. One more. Missed. Oh, did he dodge me? Like, dude, you didn't see me. How'd you dodge me? Oh. Did he smack Faendal? Yep. And he doesn't quite see me yet. I'm hiding from him. Faendal's in my way. And now I think he sees me. Nope. Yep. Yep, he sees me. Ooh, nice cutscene. Chop, 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 chop. All right. 15 minutes is up. Man, I tell you, it's like time flies when you're having fun. I could make a slightly longer video. Apparently, YouTube likes me now enough that I can do that. I've gone as far as 20-something minutes accidentally, but I try not to. I want to keep them short. 15 minutes is pretty good. People don't have all day. They don't want to go back and watch half of a thing again. So I try to keep it about 15 minutes. I'm at a good stopping point. Remember that I have to save, and I have to have this screen up to hit the F9, which stops my camera, or else the F9 is also the auto load. All right. I'll be right back. Guys, be sure to keep watching. Check your notifications. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. That helps me. Guys, did you know that even to be relevant, for YouTube to even really like you, you need like 1,000 followers. I think I got like 26. It's not a whole lot. I'm pretty new. But if you like what I'm doing, be a pal, man. How about subscribe to me? You won't get a bunch of spam. You're not going to, I'm not going to get your personal private information. If you subscribe, it just helps me, really. All right. Guys, take care. I'll catch up with you in a minute.